swag. Twitch, location, Skyrim time. Bing bada boom. Boom boom. Alright, let's see. I'm curious. There's an update for Skyrim. I have it set to not update except for on launch. So I'm hoping that by loading through NOLVUS Ascension, that overrides the update so that I don't have to update my Skyrim and potentially break things, have everything get broken. Otherwise, I will cry. That would go. And while that loads, I've got to grab something. Hand cam for a second. I have a feeling it's updating. I have a strong feeling that it's fucking updating Skyrim. Oh dear God. Oh dear Lord. I'm not checking. I'm not checking. As long as I don't look at Steam, maybe it won't update. Maybe it won't. It's launching. Launching. Right. I haven't touched this in... When was the last time I played? Let's see, I didn't play... Oh yeah, I didn't play last Saturday. I played Red Dead on Sunday. I haven't touched this in almost 2 weeks. Oh boy, I'm gonna be a little rusty. I'm not going to lie. Oh no. I'm in danger. It do take a while to load though. That's the one draw side to this absolutely monstrous, dummy thick mod pack is the load time, but like it also makes sense because like 2,000 plus mods, right? Like I'm running this on an SSD. Probably not the. It's not the. I don't think I'm running this on the more modern SSD. I think I'm running this on a older SSD. So, yeah, I could play into it. See where we left off. Hopefully nothing's broken. I swear, I don't think I have yet to come across the same loading screen. Unless I'm crazy, I don't think I've come across this unless I'm forgetful, which is totally possible. I don't think I've seen the same loading screen. The same art. Which is just fucking insane. It's absolutely bonkers, dude. I love looking over at my Twitch dashboard and seeing I'm live with Skyrim and then seeing right above me, Clay is live with Skyrim. I've gotten him hooked to it, man. Ah, I'm so happy about that. Sir, where are you going? Iroquois. But yeah, we gotta get everything loaded up.
You look weary. All right then.
Where's this man going?
I'd better get going.
I know I gotta talk to Birna for her, the thingamabob. Her claw. Biography of the Wolf King by Qatar Araphanes. Few historic figures are viewed as unambiguously evil, but Potema, the so-called Wolf Queen of Solitude, surely qualifies for that dishonor. Born to the imperial family in the 67th year of the Third Era, Potema was immediately presented to her grandfather, the Emperor Uriel Septim II, a famously kind-hearted man, who viewed the solemn, intense babe and whispered, "She looks like a she-wolf about ready to pounce." Potema's childhood in the imperial city was certainly difficult from the start. Her father, Prince Pelagius Septim, and her mother, Kizara, showed little affection for their brood. Her eldest brother, Antiochus, 16 at Potema's birth, was already a drunkard and womanizer, infamous in the Empire. Her younger brothers, Sepphoris and Magnus, were born much later, so for years she was the only child in the imperial court. By the age of 14, Potema was a famous beauty with many suitors, but she was married to cement relations with King Mantiarco of the Nordic Kingdom of Solitude. She entered the court, it was said, as a pawn, but she quickly became a queen. The elderly King Mantiarco loved her and allowed her all the power she wished, which was total. When Uriel Septim II died the following year, her father was made emperor, and he faced a greatly depleted treasury, thanks to his father's poor management. Pelagius II dismissed the Elder Council, forcing them to buy back their positions. In Third Era 97, after many miscarriages, the Queen of Solitude gave birth to a son, who she named Uriel after her grandfather. Mantiarco quickly made Uriel his heir, but the Queen had much larger ambitions for her child. 2 years later, Pelagius II died, many say poisoned by a vengeful former council member, and his son. Potema's brother Antiochus took the throne. At age 48, it could be said that Antiochus's wild seeds had yet to be sown, and the history books are nearly pornographic in their depictions of his life at the imperial court in the years of his reign. Potema, whose passion was for power, not fornication, was scandalized every time she visited the imperial city. Mantiarco, king of Solitude, died the springtide after Pelagius II. Uriel ascended to the throne, ruling jointly with his mother. Doubtless, Uriel had the right and would have preferred to rule alone, but Potema convinced him that his position was only temporary. It would have the empire, not merely the kingdom. In Castle Solitude, she entertained dozens of diplomats from other kingdoms of Skyrim, sowing seeds of discontent. Her guest list over the years expanded to include kings and queens of High Rock and Morrowind as well. For 13 years, Antiochus ruled Tamriel and proved an able leader despite his moral laxity. Several historians point to proof that Potema cast the spell that ended her brother's life, but evidence one way or another is lost in the sands of time. In any event, both she and her son Uriel were visiting the imperial court in Third Era 112 when Antiochus died, and immediately challenged the rule of his daughter and heir, Kintira. Potema's speech to the Elder Council is perhaps helpful to students of public speaking. She began with flattery and self-abasement. "My most august and wise friends, members of the Elder Council, I am but a provincial queen, and I can only assume to bring to issue what you yourselves must have already pondered." She continued on to praise the late emperor, who was a popular ruler in spite of his flaws. He was a true septim and a great warrior, destroying, with your counsel, the near-invincible armada of Pyandonia. But little time was wasted before she came to her point. The Empress Magna unfortunately did nothing to temper my brother's lustful spirits. In point of fact, no whore in the slums of the city spread out on more beds than she. Had she attended to her duties in the imperial bedchamber more faithfully, we would have a true heir to the empire, not the half-wit milksop bastards who call themselves the emperor's children. The girl called Kintira is popularly believed to be the daughter of Magna and the captain of the guard. It may be that she is the daughter of Magna and the boy who cleans the cistern. We can never know for certain. Not as certainly as we can know the lineage of my son Uriel, the last of the Septim dynasty. Despite Potema's eloquence, the Elder Council allowed Kintira to assume the throne as the Empress Kintira II. Potema and Uriel angrily returned to Skyrim and began assembling the rebellion. Details of the War of the Red Diamond are included in other histories. We need not recount the Empress Kintira II's capture and eventual execution in High Rock in the year 3rd Era 114, nor the ascension of Potama's son Uriel III 7 years later. Her surviving brothers, Sepphoris and Magnus, fought the Emperor and his mother for years, tearing the Empire apart in a civil war. When Uriel III fought his uncle Sepphoris in Hammerfell at the Battle of Ichidag in 3rd Era 127, Potama was fighting her other brother, Uriel's uncle, Magnus, in Skyrim at the Battle of Falcon Star. She received word of her son's defeat and capture just as she was preparing to mount an attack on Magnus's weakest flank. The 61-year-old Wolf King flew into a rage and led the assault herself. It was a success, and Magnus and his army fled in the midst of the victory celebration. Potama heard the news that his son, the Emperor, had been killed by an angry mob before he had even made it for trial in the Imperial City. He had been burned to death within his carriage. When Sepphoris was proclaimed Emperor, Potama's fury was terrible to behold. She summoned Daedra to fight for her, had our necromancers resurrect her fallen enemies as undead warriors, and mounted attack after attack on the forces of the Emperor Sepphoris I. Her allies began leaving her as her madness grew, and her only companions were the zombies and skeletons she had amassed over the years. The Kingdom of Solitude became a land of death. Stories of the ancient Wolf King being waited on by rotting skeletal chambermaids and holding war plans with vampiric generals terrified her subjects. Potama died after a month-long siege on her castle in the year 3rd Era 137 at the age of 70. While she lived, she had been the Wolf Queen of Solitude, daughter of the Emperor Pelagius II, wife of King Mantiarco, aunt of the Empress Kintira II, mother of Emperor Uriel III, and sister of the Emperors Antiochus and Sepphoris. 3 years after her death, Sepphoris died, and Potama's brother Magnus took the throne. Her death has hardly diminished her notoriety. Though there is little direct evidence of this, some theologians maintain that her spirit was so strong she became a Daedra after her death, inspiring mortals to mad ambition and treason. It is also said that her madness so infused Castle Solitude that it infected the next king to rule there. Ironically, that was her 18-year-old nephew Pelagius, the son of Magnus. Whatever the truth of the legend, is undeniable that when Pelagius left Solitude in 3rd Era 145 to assume the title of the Emperor Pelagius III, he quickly became known as Pelagius the Mad. It is even widely rumored that he murdered his father Magnus. The Wolf King must surely have had the last laugh. Oh.
I saw you steal that.
I'm so sorry, that was not what I meant to do.
Got to thinking, maybe I'm the Dragonborn, and I just don't know it yet.
Why set up shop
Wasn't
here?
by choice, I can tell you that. Options were in short supply. Branmir and I grew up here, and nearly any money I make, he drinks away. Without the coin to pack up and leave, I decided to take to trading.
You get much business way up here?
Very funny. I'm sure you've noticed that Winterhold isn't exactly overflowing with people. So I'll sell whatever I can. If it's worth putting a price on, you can bet I'll do it. I've been burned a few times, made a few bad deals, but mostly I come out on top.
You said something about a bad deal?
Yeah, it was stupid of me. I shouldn't have believed
There's
the story
fire up
and
there.
just refused to trade. But I didn't, and now I'm stuck with this worthless junk.
What was the story?
Some line about this clothing in Ingol Barrow. He said it was worth more than its weight in gold if I took it back there.
Something about placing it back in Ingol's chamber, I don't know. What was I thinking? Even if it were true, I'm not setting foot in some ancient tomb filled with who knows what.
I could look into it for you.
I don't even care anymore. You want to check it out? Fine. I'll sell you the thing for 50 gold, and then it's your problem.
I'll take that claw for 50 gold.
Fine, here you go. You get killed on account of this thing, it's not my fault. Got it? But I suppose if it does actually turn out to be worth something, let me know, will you?
Yes, of
Until
course.
next time.
Ranmir,
Need something?
you need to pay Haran back for all your drinks.
Who are you to say what I should do? I'll pay her back when I'm ready.
Your gold, pay it.
You're right. What would my forefathers think if they knew I wasn't paying my debts? Tell Haran I'll bring her the gold I owe. Yeah. Fine. What?
Here, have a drink
Got
on
any
me.
ale or mead? Yes. Now, to find myself a drink.
Am I being arrested? No. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Lydia. No, not Lydia. What's her face? I don't know where she went. She abandoned me. Or she died. She might have died. She's probably dead.
Just say the word if you need a drink or something to eat. Thank you. He's not a bad man, just bad with his coins and his drink. My husband Dagger could tell you stories there. I have a couple of Ranmir's things that he traded to us back when he was still paying regularly. I say you've earned them.
Fuck yeah.
Come on in.
All
Just
right,
stoke
then.
the fire. Take a seat and get
I don't think an elven sword is going to be better than what I'm currently using. But let's check. Wait a minute, is it? It is! Well... No, it's the same. It's the same damage. I'm gonna think... Why is the game putting it above the silver hand?
Heard they're reforming the dog.
Donka!
Vampire hunters or
Keep
something.
clear of the college
old fort
and
near
keep
Rift.
yourself out of trouble.
They don't care that I stole? Swag.
Might consider
Until
joining
next
up
time.
myself.
How
take
do
my
I get to Eastermore's tomb? Just go this way, I guess. Oh shit, do they have docks now at Winterhold? No, looks like maybe... Oh, they do. Looks like it could serve as a dockyard. Yo, the beach looks dope. Ah, the water looks so good. The sand, the beach, it all looks like good. I think my companion died again.
This is the resting place of Iskramor, and its most trusted generals. You should be cautious.
You not coming?
Kodlak was right. I let vengeance rule my heart. I regret nothing of what we did at Riftshade. But I can't go any further with my mind fogged, or my heart grieved.
Why do we need to be cautious?
The original companions, their finest warriors, rest with Iskramor. You'll have to prove yourselves to them. It's not that you're intruding. I'd wager they've actually expected us. They just want to be sure that you're worthy. Be ready for an honorable battle.
How do we get inside?
Return Wuthra to Iskramor. It should open the way. Good day.
Bitch. Bitch. God damn. Victor.
No one hides from the dead. You can never do this. Soon.
What? See that dodge? I'm a gamer.
Get you. I'll fix you good. Good enough.
I can't go any further, Shield Brother.
What's the matter?
Ever since Dustman's cairn, the big crawly ones have been too much for me. Everyone has his weakness, and this one is mine. I'm not proud, but I will stay back with Vilkas. Give my regards to Ysgramor.
I'm gonna put you down. Watch it there, brother.
Well, yeah.
This should be good.
Come for you now.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Yep. Not again. Beans. That's better. First try.
Thought I heard something. This what you want? Huh?
No one hides.
I will.
What? We gotta level up, I believe. Alright, let's see. Health or let's go health. Let's just keep bumping that bad bitch up. Oh, and we have 2 points to spend. That's level 60. Not gonna bother with that. Let's see. Nothing. Stamina costs. Empty, right. And ours. What's up here? Power attack damage plus 0.1% per plus 0.1% per point of stamina unlocks decapitations. Overrun confirm. What? Running. Yeah. And then what's this way? Ravage dual wielding. Okay. Dual wielding. Okay. Archery. Anything new? Long shot damage. Steady hand. Maybe. Cover arrows, that actually might be useful in this mod. Let's see. Blade. X. Lock picking, what do we got? Okay, got that. Speed. Buy items for 30% less. I don't really need that. What are the other things though? Bribery, shouting, restore equal to your shout, you need speech experience. Performer. Perform in combat. I'm not gonna use that at all. Might do the universe. Let's just get speech mastery. Show yourself, you hoe.
Huh?
Does someone live? Does someone live? A death comes for you now.
Finality. Machine. What?
Huh?
I agree, Ayala. Who am I tussling with? Tell me who I tussle with. Is it because I summoned my boy right there? How goes our conjuration? Ooh, I wonder if we don't get that much experience from using him. I thought maybe would. Because if depending on how, like, I think you gain more experience the more the magic. Yeah, you gain experience based upon how much magicka. More experience, more magicka used, more experience. Let's see if that was it. No, it was not. Let's see, does that... Oh no, it lifts it up a good bit. Never mind.
Does someone live among
The endless sleep comes from our slumber away. Let's see you put up a fight. You can never truly stop me.
I'm learning! I'm learning how to dodge in this system.
Thought I heard something.
That's more like it, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Legendary city of Sankator by Matera's Chapel. During the Skyrim conquest's first era, 240 to 415, ambitious Highland earls, envious of the conquests and wealth of their northern cousins in High Rock and Morrowind, looked south over the ramparts of the Jarrow Mountains for their opportunities. The Jarrow Mountains proved to be too great a barrier, and northern Cyrodiil too poor a prize to reward full-scale Nord invasions. However, Alicia hired many ambitious northern Breton warbands as mercenaries with the promises of rich lands and trade concessions. Once settled among the victorious Alessian Cyrodiils, the northern Breton warriors and battle mages were quickly assimilated into the comfortable and prosperous Nibelungian culture. Alessia received the divine inspiration for her slave rebellion at Sankator, and here she founded her holy city. Sankator's mines provided some wealth, but the poor soils and harsh climate of the remote mountain site meant it must be supplied with food and goods from the heartlands. Further, located on one of the few passes through the Jarrows, its fortunes were subject to the instability of relations with Skyrim. When relations were good with Skyrim, it prospered through trade and alliance. When relations were bad with Skyrim, it was vulnerable to siege and occupation by the Nords. With the decline of the Elysian Order circa First Era 2321, the seat of religious rule of Cyrodiil moved south to the Imperial City, but Sankator remained a mountain fortress and major religious center until the rise of the Septim Dynasty. In Second Era 852, the city was suffering under one of the periodic occupations by Skyrim and High Rock invaders. King Kjelgan sent his new general Talos to recapture the city and expel the northern invaders. During his siege, Sankator was destroyed and abandoned. Realizing the strategic weakness of the site, General Talos later tied a sept and resolved to abandon Sankator, and during his reign no effort was made to rebuild the city or citadel. Elysian historians asserted that Sankator was magically concealed and defended by the gods. Records of Sankator's repeated defeats and occupations by northern invaders gives the lie to this assertion. The entrance to the citadel was indeed concealed by sorcery, and the citadel and its labyrinthine subterranean complex were defended by magical traps and illusions, but their secrets were portrayed to besieging Nords by the Breton enchanters who crafted them. One enduring feature of the legend of Sankator is the ancient tombs of the Riemann emperors. Following the defeat of the Akaviri invaders, Senkator enjoyed a brief resurgence of wealth and culture under Riemann Cyrodiil and his descendants Riemann II and Riemann III. Tracing his ancestry to Saint Alicia and following the tradition that Saint Alicia was buried in the catacombs beneath Senkator, Riemann built splendid funerary precincts in the depths of the ancient citadel underpassages. Here, the last Riemann Emperor, Riemann III, was buried in his tomb with the Amulet of Kings. During the sack of Senkator, General Talos was said to have recovered the Amulet of Kings from the tomb of Riemann III. Theologians ascribe the long centuries of political and economic turmoil following the collapse of the Riemann dynasty to the loss of the Amulet of Kings, and associate the renaissance of the Cyrodiilic Empire in the Third Era with Tiber Septim's recovery of the amulet from Riemann III's tomb. Senkator has lain in ruins since the beginning of the Third Age, and the surrounding region is virtually uninhabited. Now, all communications with the north are through the passes at Horel and Bruma, and Senkator's citadel and underpassages have become the refuge of various savage goblin tribes. This, D is a competing tradition that Saint Alicia is buried on the site of the Temple of the One in the Imperial City. The actual resting place of Saint Alicia is unknown. Some little bit of weird grammar there. Now can I mine here? Dig. Who am I in combat with, though? What the beans?
Greetings, Shield Brother.
Kodlak, is that you?
Of course. My fellow Harbingers and I have been warming ourselves here, trying to evade Hirsi.
But there's nobody else here.
You see only me because your heart knows only me as the Companion's leader. I'd wager old Vignar could see half a dozen of my predecessors. And I see them all. The ones in Sovngarde, the ones trapped with me in Hirsi's realm. And they all see you. You've brought honor to the name of the Companions. We won't soon forget it.
Lucas said you can still be cured.
Did he now? I can only hope. You still have the witches' heads. Excellent. Throw one of them into the fire. It will release their magic. For me, at least.
Yeah, Kodlak. Hello, big guy.
Does someone feel the dead?
Dead doggy. Dead doggy. Dead doggy.
Such an abrupt end to our game. Greetings, Shield Brother.
We've killed your beast spirit.
And so slain the beast inside of me. I thank you for this gift. The other Harbingers remain trapped by Hirsi. Perhaps from Sovngarde, the heroes of old can join me in their rescue. The harrowing of the hunting grounds. It would be a battle of such triumph. And perhaps someday you'll join us in that battle. But for today, return to your vessel. Triumph in your victory. And lead the Companions to further glory.
Did I hear right? Did he say you were to lead the Companions?
Does this upset you?
I'm just surprised. But your strength and honor are apparent to all.
Thank you.
And it's my honor to be first to address you as Harbinger. Let's go tell the others.
Okay, what do we got? There. Staff of Skyfall. Let's see. Creates a ring of cushion. Oh. Beans. Ah! Oh wait, that kind of looks like Ciri's armor. Okay. Good if Isgramar is heavy armor. Of course it is. Of course. I'm guessing I should head back to Companion. God, that is such a creepy whisper. Any mods put anything secret up here? Why not? No. No secret. Yo, what the fuck is happening at the top of the fucking college? Alright, let's head to the Tundra Homestead real quick. Yeah, this is also a new loading screen. Utgard, you're alive!
I'm still here. What do you need to take?
How the fuck are you alive?
Please, call upon me if I can be of any service.
Well, shit. Since you're alive...
What can I do for you? What do you need to take?
Yeah, give me the... Let's throw those in the chest.
Is there anything else you need?
Open sesame? Alrighty. Put our sweet roll in there. let's head back to... Skeevers are large, rat-like creatures that make their nests in caves, sewers, and underground warrens. While easy to kill, they can be a challenge in groups and carry debilitating diseases. Egads. Should check to see if I have any diseases. Cyrodiil sits upon the blade of a knife. Many factions prepare to claim the ruby throne for themselves. Oh.
You? What are you? Please, take Mother Mara's blessing to wash this unease away.
What are you on about?
Mother guides me to those flickering souls who are yet to cast themselves on the fire for tomorrow's utopia. She sees in you potential which can avert calamity. I, her most devoted servant, need you to believe in the goodness of your heart, in love.
Stop with the incessant rambling and get to the point.
Forgive her, beloved child of entropy. For all her conviction, she only looks up, blind to those below the clouds which she wishes to ascend. There is a terror of minds and ideas forming in the West. A conciliage of antipathy and repressed hatred is nearing its sun. If this horror transpires, then neither the restraints of distance nor time will thwart the canker that will be birthed there. I make this plea to you, special child. Meditate between the opposites and seek resolution in the chaos. I will help whenever I can, but my light is weak. However, even the faintest flame can act as a beacon against the background of deep night. That flame will appear to you in a maze of dark when you most need it.
Mara, what is this?
There is nothing to decipher. Just take heed of these words. Go west and see. Open those eyes and see that which belies its splendor. Beset by men, gods, kings, and ideas, keep a clear eye. Keep your head above water when you reach that realm. The tides of want can drown any who venture too far from the shore.
What should I do then? You're still speaking in riddles.
Huh? Sorry. Ugh, my head.
Glory, only...
What on Nern? What spell did you cast on her?
I know no such spell. Whatever it was, it affected me as well.
Yes, I saw.
Don't you go
You
accusing
mumbled to
me,
yourself. Almost
Oliver.
word for word that of Jayana.
Oliver, I hardly know her.
Forgive me. Our travels have put me in a hastened mood.
Your priestess had Mara speaking through her. Told me about a place in the west.
Didn't know madness could be contracted. Is this a jest you're both in on?
Do I look like I'm jesting? Tell me of this place to the west.
No. It looks like you're serious, which worries me a lot more. The closest I can come to answering your visions is that we had just hailed from Evermore, which may be that west you want. If you're dead set on taking voyage there, then a merchant who has a route between that hinterland kingdom and Skyrim should be resting at Markarth. Word of warning, if you care to listen. The Reach isn't a place you want to risk your neck just on the visions of a zealous priestess.
Yes.
Chops and steaks fit for a Jarl. Come and see my selection of the finest meats.
I breathe now in royalty and reshape this land which is mine. For you, Red Legion, for I love you! You know, since Kodlak's funeral, the Skyforge feels more awake. It's always been said that the souls of the heroes of old are what gives Skyforge steel its strength. But I think the Forge knows the greatness of Kodlak's soul. I can't really explain, but it feels like it's young. I'll wager it could now forge metal the likes of which hasn't been seen since eras long forgotten. I'm eager to try. Mm-hmm.
Yes? You've done well.
If there's anyone I forgot. Okay. I was like, I don't need to talk to anyone, do I? I wonder if I'm just automatically... Will I get in trouble if I try and... Because there's loot in here that I want. Much loot. I like loot. Give it to me. Got greedy hands. Nice. I don't have the key? Ironwood nuts. Yeah, nuts. Know what that'll do. Let's see. See if anything gets added.
I'd be dead if not for Bignar. He took me in and helped me. Need something?
Doesn't look like anything was added. Okay. So. From Valheim Towers. That's a dope ass painting, dude. This is some dope ass art. No bandits have reoccupied the towers. Okay, cool. Let's keep it that way. Y'all see that? It's a fucking dragon. Are you friendly? Alright, I'm gonna just... We're just gonna, you know, let him chill there. I don't know what the fuck that guy's on about, but he can just chill. Is this a discoverable location?
I'm on a pilgrimage to the shrine of Azura, the goddess of twilight. If you'll excuse me.
Ah! Oh, my kind, you startled me. There's a necromancer around here, so watch yourself. Can you help me? He's in the tomb doing gods know what with my dead relatives.
Who's in the tomb?
Val's Varen. My family has never really seen eye to eye with him, and he has finally gone off the deep end. He's gone in to defile our family tomb by using our ancestors for his filthy, dark elf necromancy. My aunt went in after him, but she hasn't come out yet, and I don't think I can take him by myself.
Let your aunt go in there by herself?
I'm not proud of it. I'm terrified of that place, and Aunt Agna knows it. My dad locked me in there in a drunken rage when he left us. 3 days in there eating the offerings left for our dead before Aunt Agna found me. Can you help me? He's in the tomb doing gods know what with my dead relatives.
Let's go.
Great. I'll unlock the door and meet you inside. Then you can lead the way.
I am a daughter of Skyrim. I love this land.
I love me some salt piles, man. Bitch, you tried.
Stronger!
Well,
Only a
that's
fool
taken
lets
care
himself
of.
get surrounded.
Okay, so this is another dungeon that they revamped. Jesus Christ. It's overwhelming. Oh my god. The dungeons did not need to be overwhelmed this much. Oh my god.
Hey, those belong to my family.
No.
Fine. Take whatever you want. So long as you help me get rid of Val's.
Big motherfucker.
No. And Agna. Oh, Talos. Why didn't I go in with her? He's barred the door. Gods only know how he's defiling the bodies of my ancestors in there.
He's touching them.
Agna once told me there was a secret room deeper in, where they buried disgraced members of the family. Maybe that will get us into the main chamber.
No, sleepy, sleepy. Sleepy, sleepy. Sleepy, sleepy.
Victory. For now.
Careful. There's a pressure plate around. I triggered it before and got pelted with darts.
Uh-oh. Stay back. Mine. It's a tough one. It's a very tough lock. That was practice round. This is first try. Got it. First try. Large wooden shield. Actually, is that better? Is not. I see the pressure plate. Fuck.
Someone do something!
No, you hoe! Get back here.
The team, eh?
Sleepy, sleepy. Let's wait for the red. Yeah, that's better.
There you are.
You want? Huh?
Does someone
eternal slumber awaits? Such an abrupt end to our game.
I don't like this. I don't like these things. I don't like this. I don't like this. No. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. Whoa.
You will know the cold of
Come on, let's see you put up a fight.
Fuck off.
Come on, I love a challenge. God damn you! I will destroy you.
Come on, bitch.
Come on, let's see you
Victory. For now.
This looks like the area Agna told me about.
Can I help
She
you?
said that the bear...
Now let's...
Oh, the way. You found it. The passage goes through the sarcophagus. Oh, I don't like this. But we'd better keep going.
Beans. Gunk, gunk.
Okay, I think this door should lead to the main burial chamber where Val's is holed up. Let's get in there and put an end to this.
Yeah, 1 second. I gotta find my fragments. Okay. Very important.
Get ready. Trouble ahead.
If I can one-shot, that'd be cool. Oh, so close.
I see. Death comes for you now.
Hello.
Eternal slumber.
Such a bitch boy.
Come on, let's see you put up a fight. No.
The elements are mine to command. If death is what you seek, you'll get yours.
Absolutely demolished. All your clothes are mine. Ooh.
Where are you?
Where are you? That's worth a lot. Oh.
That went pretty well. All things considered.
Nope. You gonna move? Giles, I heard you talking in the tavern last night. We may not be as strong as our forefathers, but I assure you that we Nords are still stronger than any of you. I'm surprised you'd be mouthing off about how the dead rising is our fault after we took in all you Dunmer. If anything, they are rising because of all the dirty Dunmer in Skyrim. It's probably the smell of skooma coming off all of it. We are a racist. I thought he gives us... What if we quick save? In days of old, when dragons ruled the earth, there lived mortal men who worshipped the... Okay. Fuck. Alright, we got a bug. How far back is the load? Alright. Riften, oh my god, this fucking loading screen art is so dope. I fucking love it. Let's see, 2100 is 9. Oh wait, 10 hours. I could also just kill Val's Baron. Actually, I don't know if the game would let me. Black Arts on Trial by Hannibal Traven, Archmagister of the Arcane University, Imperial City. History. Necromancy, commonly called the Black Arts, has a history that dates back before recorded time. Virtually all of the earliest laws of the land make mention of it as expressly forbidden on pain of death. Independent practitioners of the art of sorcery, however, continued its study. The Sigic Order of the Isle of Artaeum, precursor to our own Mages Guild, also forbade its use, not only because it was dangerous, but the belief in the holy and unholy ancestor spirits made it heretical. Again, despite this, we hear many stories of students and masters who ignored this stricture. When Venus Galerian left Artaeum, he may have disagreed with the Sigics on much, but he also refused to allow necromancy to be taught in the guild. Almost 1100 years have passed since the time of Venus Galerian, and there have been many Archmagisters to lead his guild. The question of necromancy has continued to be asked. The strictures against it in the guild have never been lifted, but attitudes about it have shifted back and forth over the years. Some Archmagisters have been inclined to ignore it entirely, some have fought very actively against it, and still, other Archmagisters have been rumored to be necromancers themselves. In my new role as Archmagister of the Mages Guild, it is my duty to set policy on this matter. Though I have my own opinions on the Black Arts, I took counsel with two of the most learned mages in the Empire, Magister Vothkarlis of Corinth and Magister Ulisetta Grakog of Orsinium, and we debated for 2 days. What follows are summaries of the salient points of the debate, arguments and counter-arguments, which led to the resolution of the Mages Guild on the subject of necromancy. Argument. Argument by Master Grakog. Necromancy is poorly understood. We will not make it disappear by ignoring it as an intellectual institution dedicated to the study of the magical arts and sciences. We have obligations to the truth. Censoring ourselves and our scholarship is antithetical to our mission of neutrality and objectivity. Counter-argument by Master Carlis. The Mages Guild must balance its quest for knowledge with responsible caution and ethical standards. It is not censoring a student's course of study to have him proceed cautiously and with purity of purpose. It is not limiting a student's freedom to set rules and boundaries. Indeed, it is essential. Argument by Master Carlis. Necromancy is an anathema throughout the civilized world. To embrace it publicly, the Mages Guild would inspire fear and hostility in the populace at large. Venus Galerian wanted this institution to be unlike the Sigic Order, which was elitist and separatist. We ignore public opinion at our own risk. We will certainly lose our charters in many places, including very likely the whole of Morrowind, where sentiment against necromancy is very strong. Counter-argument by Master Gakog. Yes, we should be sensitive to the concerns of the community, but they should not and must not dictate our scholarship. Necromancer to many uneducated persons simply means an evil mage. It is madness to limit our work because of prejudices and half-formed understanding. It is an affront to the purpose of objective study to turn our back on a subject merely because of public opinion. Argument by Master Gakog. Necromancers are the scourge of Tamriel. Whether operating independently or in concert with the Slows or King of Worms Manimako, they are responsible for many horrors, animated zombies, and skeletons and other forms of the undead. To best combat this menace, we must understand the powers of the necromancer, and we cannot do that by restricting our study of the black arts. Counter-argument by Master Carlos. No one is disputing the threat of the black arts. In fact, that is the very essence of my argument against the Mages Guild making it a school to be taught to our initiates. We can and should know what our enemy is capable of, but we must be careful not to step into a trap of looking too deep into his ways and making those ways our own. We do no one any good if by studying the evil ways we become evil ourselves. Argument by Master Carlos. Necromancy is inherently dangerous. One cannot dabble in it. The simplest spell requires the spilling of blood and immediately begins to corrupt the caster's soul. This is not conjecture but simple fact. It is irresponsible of the guild to teach and thereby encourage a sort of magical study which has proven itself time and time again to bring nothing but terror and misery on the practitioner and world. Counter-argument by Master Gakog. All schools of magic are dangerous to the uninitiated. A simple fireball spell from the School of Destruction can cause great harm when cast by a novice, not only to others but to the mage himself. The School of Mysticism by its very nature forces the practitioner to divorce his mind from logic to embrace a temporary sort of insanity which one might argue is very like corrupting one's soul. Argument by Master Gakog. The guild already permits some forms of necromancy. The schools of magic are, as we know, artificial constructs originally formulated by Vanus Galerian to divide and thereby simplify study. They have changed many times throughout the years, but at their heart, every master knows they are all linked together. When a student of conjuration summons a guardian ghost, he is touching on the school of necromancy. When a student of enchantment uses a trapped soul, he too may be considered guilty of a black art. The school of mysticism, as I have stated before, has some kinship with necromancy as well. To state that students may not learn the ways of necromancy is to stifle common skills in the other more historically legitimate schools of the guild. Counter-argument by Master Carlos. Yes, the schools are intertwined, but the standard spells of each school have passed the proof of time. We know that a student of mysticism, properly instructed, will not be permanently harmed by his experience. In many ways, it is a question of extremes. How far would we permit our studies to take us? Necromancy, by its nature, relies on the practitioner going further into the darkness than is wise, virtually guaranteeing his destruction. It has no place in the Mages Guild. Conclusion. The risks of studying necromancy outweigh its usefulness. The guild does not wish to censor the study of any of its members, but it will not tolerate its studies in the black arts except in limited form for the purpose of combating its evil adherents. This may only have been done by rare individuals who have proven themselves both highly skilled and highly cautious, and then only with my express permission and supervision. Afterward, I regret to acknowledge the truth behind the rumor that Master Uliseta Garkog was more than an apologist for necromancy. She was a necromancer herself. Upon this revelation, the Knights of the Lamp attempted to arrest her at the guild house in Orsinium, but she made good her escape. We have every confidence in the replacement Magister in Orsinium. Though I disagreed, I respected her logical reasoning enough to include her arguments in this book, and I see no reason to remove them. It is disappointing, however, to see that her interest in the truth was nothing more than a euphemism for her slavery to the black arts. This unfortunate situation merely illustrates how essential it is for guild members to be wary of the lure of necromancy and be vigilant to its practitioners' infiltration in our Mages Guild. Poor Master Grakog, lured in by the dark arts. True shame. True shame. Let's see here. That is not better than our current bow. No, it is not, but this Falchion is better, but it doesn't look as cool, and so I'm going to keep my silver hand sword. Big log bridge. I love that they named it that.
Now ain't this a surprise?
bro. Oh! Get fucking blocked, nerd. Riswin, I know you and your people are eager to return to elsewhere. I have a mission for you. If you perform to standards, your caravan will be permitted to enter the Dominion's lands. A couple of months ago, a ship called Oriel's Arrow departed from a secret harbor in southern Hammerfell, heading to Skyrim. Justicia Cantano was on board the ship. Among his possessions were an amulet and a note describing how to use the amulet. My intel suggests the ship was unable to pass the Sea of Ghosts. According to my spies, it was stranded somewhere in the waters of Hafengar. I want you to find the ship and help Cantano with his mission. If the Justicias are dead, recover the amulet in the note and ensure their immediate return to my hands. Remember, the Thalmor will deny any connection you have with the Dominion. Elenwyn knows nothing of Cantano's mission, and we do not want to make any noise. It is in your best interest for everything to run smoothly. I do not think anyone will pay much attention to yet another Khajiit caravan. Waiting for news. K. Mras. Sorry, voice actor, man. Ew. They don't roll their R's that much. Bro, come on. That's fucking beautiful. Inglorious Khajiits. Oh no. Inglorious bastards, but with Khajiits? Ah! Ruined Toll and Wisp Mother's Well. There's a fucking well? Where's the Wisp Mother's Well? Oh, it's right there. Oh, shit. Has that always been a thing? Has that Wisp Mother always spawned? You go to the well? I don't think I've ever walked up to the well like that. I think I've always been stupid. What have we... I'm scared to approach these dudes. Hello there.
Oh, hello. What a jubilant and fine day in Skyrim. Wait, who am I speaking to?
I'm Kjelgan.
Pleasure is mine. And I am Alistar Rab from Daggerfall. I studied Wimeri culture, and that makes me a scholar. And these fellows with me are my, co-workers. Jorgen and Ro, Mornir? Ah, well, they're doing the best work so far, as I'm not dead.
Okay, bye.
Right then.
Need something?
Calm down, Mr. Bear.
On your way up the 7,000 steps again, Clement?
Not today. I'm just not ready to make the climb to High Rock. The battle is safe.
Aren't the great
Honestly, I'm not certain. I've yet to be allowed into the monastery. Perhaps one day.
I cannot best you.
Passing through on your way to High Hrothgar? About to make a delivery up there myself. Keep your head about you.
No.
Hello, my friend. What can I do for you on such a fine day?
You seem quite happy.
My father taught me an important lesson many years ago. He said, Gwilyn, you have the whole world before you. Go out and experience it. Be whatever you want to be. So I took his advice, and here I am. This life might not look like much to you, but I'm content. And isn't that all that matters?
And you can tell me how Hrothgar?
I always thought it was odd that there's a layer of thick clouds covering the peak of the mountain above the monastery. Huh. Not sure what's up there, but I bet the Greybeards know. I've been looking for you.
Oh, you have?
Something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Captain, there have been multiple complaints about attacks near the river northwest of the rift. We could use some more civilian support from that area for the war effort, so send a few men to investigate. It's probably just a couple of wolves, so you'll only need to send at most 2 men. Happy hunting. I changed that into like 4 different accents there. Does it bring you joy to slaughter outcast women for practicing magic? What possible harm are we to you? I curse you. May your brain rot and your bones shrivel under the weight of your own pitiful self-righteousness. Wait, who are you? What? I'm scared. Who?
Those bears are making Miss Tempa so angry. I hope you can do something about them.
Here for work? Get an axe and bring me all the wood you can chop.
What's making you so angry?
My business is falling apart, my apprentice never listens to me, and now there's talk of dragons. If I hadn't sunk every bit of gold I had into my mill, I would have picked up and left Iverstead long ago.
Anything you can tell me about High Hrothgar?
The Greybeards stay away from me, and I stay away from them. Suits me just fine.
You having a bear problem?
Are you kidding? Those damn things will drive me right out of business. Tell you what, bring me 10 of their pelts from anywhere in Skyrim. I'll gladly pay you for thinning out the herd.
I wanted to give you a token.
How could bears run you out of a business?
Have you ever seen what a bear does to the trees? They jump on their hind legs and scratch them to bits, marking their territory or something. It's getting to the point where I have to scour Skyrim for untouched trees at the right size. Costs me too much time and money. Now go give those stupid bears what's coming to them.
Oh, you're a traveler. You must have so much to tell about the world outside this boring town.
Anything you can tell me?
The Greybeards are a strange bunch. I heard they live their entire life without uttering a single word. Can you even imagine? How can I argue with that?
You must be another pilgrim on the way up to High Hrothgar. No other reason to pass through here. It's frightening living below their monastery. Sometimes I swear I can hear strange noises rolling down from up there. It sounds like thunder, but there's never any rain. What do you make of that?
Now harvest crops?
Of course.
Thank you.
My daughter's driving me crazy. So forgive me if I'm a bit on edge. They call it the path to the monastery to 7,000 steps. Can you imagine? I'm not certain if I could even make it to the top without collapsing from exhaustion. You've done
Valid.
well.
What the fuck?
I can't see you, Rada. I can't find you. Why are you hiding? Hiding. Hide, hide, hide. Don't make me sad.
Are you okay?
Rada was here, then gone. Went to gather plants and never came home. Nope, nope. Everyone looked and no one could find her. Wilhelm said she'll be back. Told Narfi not to worry. Rada will come back.
What's wrong with you?
With Father, I said goodbye. With Mother, I said goodbye. Rada leaves and Narfi can't say goodbye. Makes Narfi very, very sad. Narfi needs Rada to say goodbye. The mountain will eat you. Watch the mountain.
Valmir Inn is now closed.
Need something?
Where'd my one dude go? Pilgrim's needs. All of kind. What the fuck? This is insane. How different is Biomir Inn gonna fucking look, dude? How fucking different.
You don't look like a pilgrim. Why bother visiting Ivarstead? Klimek brings food supplies up to them once every few weeks, when the weather permits it. Other than that, they seem like a quiet lot. Don't really know too much about them.
Let me know.
What a boring conversation.
And where did Clement go? I need to speak with him about those supplies. Oh.
Linley, if I were you, I'd keep away from the barrow on the east side of town. It's haunted. The Greybeards are a solitary lot. I don't think they've ever ventured outside their monastery. We get the occasional pilgrim passing through here on their way to the summit, but almost all of them have returned disappointed. There ain't much more to tell. They're haunted, and you should stay away. Look, I've seen one of the spirits with my very own eyes. When it glared at me, I swear it burned right through my soul.
Do the spirits haunt your town as well?
Fortunately, they seem to be sticking to the barrow. I think they're guarding it. Certainly isn't helping my business any. Who'd want to rent a room anywhere near a haunted barrow?
I could investigate for you.
If you think there's anything you can do, be my guest.
What's the story with Narfi?
Ah, he's harmless. He's been in a state ever since his sister Rada disappeared over a year ago. He just keeps to himself in what's left of his folks' farmhouse across the river.
You told Narfi she's coming back?
I just said that to make the poor guy feel better. I'm pretty sure she's dead. Rada would gather ingredients from the small island in the river east of here. Then one day, she just vanished. I tried to look for her, but she never turned up.
I think he's fucking lying.
About a year or two ago, some fella named Wendelius came through. Said he
I
was
think
some
Wilhelm
kind of
murdered Rada.
treasure hunter. I warned him not to go in there, just like I warned you. The very next night we heard screams from the barrel, and that was it. We never saw him again. Have you seen that shrine of Asura? Sir, I've got no interest in magic users. No use for their kind at all. They're way up north in Winterhold, and that's fine with me. I don't even like our Jarl having a court wizard.
Anything dangerous on that small island to the east?
I've seen some sort of a cave entrance over there. Folks call it Geirman's Hall, but I don't know why. Probably best if you avoid it for now. It didn't seem to do Rada any good.
Yeah, see, he knows
if you're headed up to the monastery,
about that
watch your step.
Fucking
it's a
island.
long way down.
And I mean, yeah, we do know that there's an archer. The Geirmund is an archer, but still, I think Wilhelm was the one that shot Rada to frame. It looked like it was the
Passing through on your way
ghost
to
of
High
Geirmund's
Hrothgar.
Hall.
About to make a delivery up there myself. I've been to the monastery many times, but I've never even laid eyes on one of the Greybeards. Not that I'd care to. Being masters of the Thuum, they could kill you by uttering a single word. Well, not that they would. They seem peaceful, but I wouldn't want to provoke them.
What types of deliveries do you make?
Mostly food supplies like dried fish and salted meats. You know, things that keep fresh for a long time. The Greybeards tend not to get out much, if you catch my meaning.
And in return?
Well, it's kind of an understanding between us. I mean, it just wouldn't feel right to charge them for a bit of preserved food. Trouble is, my legs aren't what they used to be, and climbing the 7,000 steps takes its toll.
I could do it for you.
Really?
No, for real.
Well,
How?
Here, take this
I
bag
feel like
of
this was a little
supplies.
bit of an
At the top
afterthought.
of the
Like,
steps, you'll see the
do
offering
Greybeards
chest. Just leave the bag inside.
really, like, what
and
if?
you're done.
What if they just decide to stop supplying the Greybeards with food? What do the Greybeards do?
Well, there's the occasional wolf pack or stray, but that's all I've ever had to deal with. Shouldn't be a problem for the likes of you. Other than that, watch your footing. In these wintry conditions, the stairs can be treacherous. Be careful up there.
What's this? Clinic's house. Okay. Let's see, where? She's right over here. Are there any arrows? Oh. That's like the one quest that I wish they would give us like a definitive, like, this is what happened. It was the dude at Geirmund's Hall, or was it actually Wilhelm?
You want a drink?
To the Villamere Inn. If there's anything I can get you, just let me know.
A pleasant journey, my lord.
We don't get many visitors through here, unless they're headed up to High Hrothgar, of course.
Alright, let's go find Crazy Boy.
You must be another pilgrim on the way up to High Hrothgar. No other reason to pass through here.
Narfi. Narfi, where you at?
500 steps to each marker, then maybe... this is pointless. Taraki cannot rely on shortcuts. Yes, perhaps you can. There is something foul afoot, friend. Taraki can smell the stench of betrayal in the air.
You smell skooma and it's not in the air but on your breath.
Then hold your nose and open your eyes. Where one sense fails, the other may see the truth. Taraki talks of the steps to High Hrothgar. Many travelers come to walk the pilgrimage of the 7,000 steps. Yet Taraki finds that number peculiar. Do you not find it odd that the number is so round? Was the path altered to match the myth? Are the steps not all the same size? I have found it difficult to believe, based on my calculations, that there can be any more than 6,972 steps.
That seems awfully arbitrary.
Exactly. A much more believable number. Still, it is just a ceiling. Taraki believes the actual number may be 10 or 20 steps lower. You can choose to ignore the truth, but Taraki will not. The steps must be counted, one by one.
You're out of your mind if you think I'm going to count the steps for you.
But you must. Daraki is not strong enough to fight off the trolls and bears and saber-cats on the path. Daraki suspects they were put there on purpose. To interrupt
Oh my god, a
those
conspiracy
who wish to
theorist.
count the steps.
Why is the number of steps so important?
It is about trust. You see, Daraki did not come to Skyrim alone. His childhood friend Adanya was by his side. Adanya had heard Khajiit caravans were thriving here. She begged Daraki to come with her. Adanya had promised Daraki that she would never leave his side. She vowed that she would never leave him alone in this cold, terrible place. But that was a lie. We had come through the gate to the... Really? This is most fortuitous. Daraki had almost given up all hope. But do not rush. Take your time and return when you have an answer. She pushed Daraki
Count the steps.
Threw herself at the bandits. Daraki... He saw her die.
Henrik's house? Oh, that Narfi's dad. Where the fuck is Narfi though? Narfi! Narfi, where you at? Could just do... Oh, he's in here? When the fuck did he go in here?
Oh, Rada, Rada, you live among the clouds now, dear Rada. Rada, you saw Rada? Did you tell her Narfi cries? Did you tell her Narfi never said goodbye like mother and father?
Sorry, Narfi.
Oh, no. No, no, no. Narfi never got to say goodbye. Now Narfi's all alone. At least Narfi has Rada's necklace. Reminds Narfi of his sister. Thank you for giving this to Narfi.
Sorry, Narfi. You deserve the world. Uh-oh. Beast formed gain. What? The fuck does that mean? What do I mean by beast form? Why is my character menu not available? Character menu not available. Why not? Goats.
Keep an eye out for wolves if you're headed up the path to High Hrothgar.
Did you hear the Greybird's call for Dovahkiin?
I did. Strange days when the monks will do that. I wonder what it means.
That they... What are you doing?
I like to spend time up here. Walk the steps. Meditate on the emblems. Doesn't hurt when I bag some game along the way.
You visit the Greybeards?
They're not the sort to take visitors. But I never go that high up the path anyway. Some folk who make the trip leave them food or other essentials. But not to make conversation. Good day.
Valid.
Such an abrupt end to our game.
Okay, why isn't it? I'd have to load into the Vilemere Inn. Happened after I activated my werebeast blood. Gotta go back in time.
Oh, Rita. You saw... Oh, no. At least Narfi has Rita's necklace. Reminds Narfi of his sister. Thank you for giving this to Narfi.
Welcome to the Vilemere Inn. If there's
Don't drink the activated werebeast blood. Otherwise, you glitch yourself and cannot activate your inventory. Not activate the character menu.
keep an eye... I did. I like to spend time. Some folk who make the trip leave them food or other essentials, but not to make conversation.
Bear came in with a fucking vengeance.
Not bad.
Come here, Ice Wraith, you hoe. Whack, 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 whack.
To our game.
Level up. More health, of course, of course. Another one of you? Alright. Get over the bitch.
We meet again. Water.
Well, that's taken care of.
Absolutely fucked. Yoink. I don't see any sky shards. God dang.
I have to wonder, what does the Dragonborn do once he's summoned by the Greybeards? Can the Thune be taught like any skill?
How the fuck do you think the Greybeards got there? Got to be the Greybeards. Karita, you're showing yourself to be a dumbass. Did you hear the Greybeards called Dovahkiin?
I was just outside Iverstead when it happened. It's an exciting moment. Nothing like this has happened in centuries.
Who are you?
Just a pilgrim. I'd prefer to leave it at that, if you don't mind.
Don't trust me?
Walking the steps.
Valid, I am a
meditating on the
stranger
emblems.
on a mountain.
I make this trip every few years. I.
Tussle with a fucking bitch ass. Cross troll. Hey there, nerd.
Does someone live among the dead?
In the face. Y'all, my back itched a little, and I was like, yeah, I got the spot. And then, you know, you scratch it a little bit, and it's like, oh, I itch more now. It's like, what the fuck? Like that. This looks like there's supposed to be something in this cave. I don't think there's anything. No, Jesus Christ. Nothing here. It looks like it could have something, but it doesn't. Missed opportunity. For a game with so much. Nah, that's the thing with... That's the one thing I always notice with games that have so much detail to it, like Baldur's Gate 3, this game, Witcher 3. You then start to, like, expect things in the small spots, but, like, obviously it is unfair to the developers to, like, actually genuinely expect something, in... Old Hrothgar runes? What the fuck? No, thank you. That sounds ominous as hell. You like expect expects something to be in all the nooks and crannies, but of course there isn't going to be everything in the nooks and crannies. This man froze to death. His stuff is not my stuff. Thank you. Greybeards just kind of let a man freeze to death? That's kind of fucked up. That be? Let's see, what kind of... Again, only 24... I hate that it only lasts 24 hours. I don't understand why they only made that thing 24 hours. Because I'm not gonna fast travel here for this buff. This should either have been a... I personally think this should be a permanent buff, but also maybe like, I don't know, a month in game maybe? A week in game? Mix of supplies. Anything new? Mace is better, but we'll keep what we have. Armor. Ah. Will this look like anything on a male character? Or does it give us boobies? I think it gives us boobies. Okay. Keeping our armor the same.
So, a Dragonborn appears at this moment in the turning of the age.
I'm answering your summons.
We will see if you truly have the gift. Show us, Dragonborn. Let us taste of your voice.
Ah! 150? Holy shit.
Dragonborn, it is you. I am Master Angir.
Alright, don't fuck with the Greybeards in this mod pack.
Dragonborn, why have you come here?
I want to find out what it means to be Dragonborn.
We are here to guide you in that pursuit, just as the Greybeards have sought to guide those of the dragon blood that came before you.
You mean I'm not the only Dragonborn?
You are not the first. There have been many of the dragon blood since Akatosh first bestowed that gift upon mortal kind. Whether you are the only Dragonborn of this age, that is not ours to know. You are the only one that has been revealed thus far. That is all I can say.
Who are you? What is this place?
We are the Greybeards, followers of the Way of the Voice. You stand in High Hrothgar, on the slopes of Kinnarith's sacred mountain. Here we commune with the voice of the sky and strive to achieve balance between our inner and outer selves.
I'm answering your summons, Master.
We are honored to welcome a Dragonborn to High Hrothgar. We will do our best to teach you how to use your gift in fulfillment of your destiny.
What is my destiny?
That is for you to discover. We can show you the way, but not your destination.
I'm ready to learn.
You have shown that you are Dragonborn. You have the inborn gift. But do you have the discipline and temperament to follow the path laid out for you? That remains to be seen. Without training, you have already taken the first steps towards projecting your voice into a thum, a shout. Now let us see if you are willing and able to learn. When you shout, you speak in the language of dragons. Thus, your dragon blood gives you an inborn ability to learn words of power. All shouts are made up of 3 words of power. As you master each word, your shout will become progressively stronger. Master Einarth will now teach you Ro, the second word in Unrelenting Force. Ro means balance in the dragon tongue. Combine it with Fus, force, to focus your thumb more sharply. Ro.
Ooh. Absorb the knowledge. Absorb the knowledge.
You learn a new word like a master.
Thank you.
You truly do have the gift.
Damn
But
straight.
learning a word of power.
Many times have I played this and know every line he's about to say? Ha! A billion times.
In order to use it in a shout. Well, that is how the rest of us learn.
Uthgard, you're ruining the moment.
As Dragonborn,
I'm becoming the
you
Dragonborn.
can absorb a slain dragon's
Yeah, keep
life
walking.
force and knowledge directly. As part of your initiation, Master Einarth will allow you to tap into his understanding of Ro.
Is he taking damage from that?
Now, let us see how quickly you can master your new food. Use your unrelenting force
I know.
shout to strike the targets as they appear. Well done.
Thank you.
Again.
Okay.
You learn quickly. Once more. Impressive. Your thumb is precise. You show great promise, Dragonborn. We will perform your next trial in the courtyard. Follow Master Bori.
Okay. I'm first gonna snoop around your house. You've got a lot of stuff. I want it all. Y'all got any, like, clothes lying around? No. What if I want to be a graybeard? If I want to look as dashing as you gents. Actually. Nah, this is just their bath. Oh, maybe there's like armor back there.
We will now see how you learn a completely new shout. Master Bori will teach you Wuld, which means whirlwind. Wuld. You must hear the word within yourself before you can project it into a thum.
Yeah, come on.
Approach Master Bori and he will gift you his knowledge of wood.
Give it to me. And we are going to boom.
Now we'll see how quickly you can master a new shout. Master Wolfgar will demonstrate Whirlwind Sprint. Then it will be your turn.
Y'all, I can't see you
Master
for
Bori.
shit.
X. Wolf.
You're just dark
Now,
shapes
your
in the
turn.
night.
Stand next to me. Master Bori will open the gate. Use your Whirlwind Sprint to pass through before it closes. X. Your quick mastery of a new Thum is astonishing. I'd heard the stories of the abilities of Dragonborn, but to see it for myself.
Thank you. What's next?
You are now ready for your last trial. Retrieve the horn of Jürgen Windcaller, our founder, from his tomb in the ancient fane of Ostengrav. Remain true to the way of the voice, and you will return.
Why are the dragons pretending? Does it have something to do with me?
No doubt, the appearance of a Dragonborn at this time is not an accident. Your destiny is surely bound up with the return of the dragons. You should focus on honing your voice, and soon your path will be made clear.
Thank you, Master. I will continue my training.
Good. Then you will be ready for whatever lies ahead. You should focus on honing
What does it mean to
your
be Dragonborn?
Dragons have the inborn ability to learn and project their voice. Dragons also are able to absorb the power of their slain brethren. A few mortals are born with similar abilities. Whether a gift or a curse has been a matter of debate down through the centuries. What you have already learned in a few days took even the most gifted of us years to achieve. Some believe that Dragonborn are sent into the world by the gods at times of great need. We will speak more of that later, when you are ready.
Why are shouts in the dragon language?
Dragons have always been able to shout. Language is intrinsic to their very being. There is no difference in the dragon tongue between debating and fighting. Shouting comes as naturally to a dragon as breathing or speaking. In mythic times, when mortal kind was in great need, the goddess Kinnereth granted us the ability to speak as dragons do. For most people, long years of training are required to learn even the simplest shout. But for you, the dragon speech is in your blood, and you learn it almost without effort.
There are only 4 of you?
5. Our leader, Partanax, lives alone on the peak of the throat of the world. When your voice can open the path, you will know you are ready to speak to him.
Where can I meet your leader, Partanax?
As I said, you will know you are ready when your voice can open the path to him.
Tell me about the Greybeards.
We study the way of the voice, according to the teachings of our founder, Jürgen Windcaller. Very few are permitted to study with us here at High Hrothgar. But in your case, Dragonborn, it is a privilege to guide you towards mastery of your voice.
Why don't the others talk?
Their voices are too powerful for anyone not trained in the way to withstand. Even a whisper could kill you. But in your case, 5. When your voice can open the path.
What is the way of the voice?
Was a gift of the goddess Kinnereth at the dawn of time. She gave mortals the ability to speak as dragons do. Although this gift has often been misused, the only true use of the voice is for the worship and glory of the gods. True mastery of the voice can only be achieved when your inner spirit is in harmony with your outward actions. In the contemplation of the sky,
contemplation of the
Kinnereth's
sky,
domain, and the practice of the voice, we strive to achieve this balance.
But I don't follow your philosophy. Why help me learn the voice?
The Dragonborn is an exception to all the rules. The dragon blood itself is a gift of the gods. If we accept one gift, how can we deny the other? As Dragonborn, you have received the ability to shout directly from Akatosh. We therefore seek to guide you on the proper use of your gift, which transcends the restrictions which bind other mortals. In the contemplation, he was a great war leader of the ancient Nords, a master of the voice, or tongue. After the disaster at Red Mountain, where the Nord army was annihilated, he spent many years pondering the meaning of that terrible defeat. He finally came to realize that the gods had punished the Nords for their arrogant and blasphemous misuse of the voice. He was the first to understand that the voice should be used solely for the glory and worship of the gods, not the glory of men. Jurgen Windcaller's mastery of the voice eventually overcame all opposition, and the way of the voice was born.
Swag.
Sky, guard you.
Okay. Chew. Soon grows all the way the fuck over there. But take the road all the way up to Morthal. Or do a different quest. We'll think. I do have Orothine. Go from the crossroads cart up. Then to they look to be about the same distance. Actually, Dustman's Cairn's probably closer. We'll go from the Cairn. Okay, this is a repeat. I recognize this one. I've seen this one before. Alright. Have we gone through all of them? I feel like we haven't. I wonder if they... Ooh. I wonder if we get different loading screen art. Depending on level. Character level. I gotta go through.
Did you hear something?
I sense a presence.
Don't motherfucker fucking murdered me! I haven't seen this one yet. I don't think I've seen this art yet. Dude, how do I get around these fucks? It says there's a road, but I don't think there is. Oh, Jesus Christ. Where's this road the map says they're supposed to be here? It's just mountain.
I sense a presence.
Come on, let's see you put up a fight. I cannot rest.
Fucking shit.
Eternal slumber awaits.
Destroy you.
Huh, huh.
It's always good to see someone I can count. Let's not waste any time. Good to see you. I'll be sure to put it to good use.
You lost everything I had you holding.
Let's go.
Gift card.
I sense a presence.
Okay, maybe I'm done for the night. Dude, I'm just getting my ass kicked by that fucking Hamvir's Rest, man. And the road ain't there. The road ain't there. Fucking stupid.
You get a key for. God damn it.
We are going to raid Clay. Or, not Clay. Thank y'all for chilling. The fucking Hamvir's Rest is annoying me. I guess we're gonna have to take the long way around to Morthal. Because I guess I thought there was a road that went through there. But I guess the mod changed to how the road works. I don't see no road anywhere. I'm gonna have to go the other way around, I guess. So yeah. Thank you for hanging. Tomorrow night, if I am live, I will be playing more chill Red Dead 2. May or may not have cam up. I don't know. Sounds how lazy I am. But yeah, thank y'all for hanging. Peace. Whoa.